Hey there, it's Delilah, and I'm... Don't laugh! It's serious!
I know!
Hey there, it's Delilah, and... You can't laugh! Okay.
Okay. It's not you, it's me. Okay.
It's a breakup line.
Okay.
Hey there, it's Delilah. No, I'm laughing. Hey there, it's Delilah, and I'm here with my friend Zana. Yay! So today we're doing ENFP Asks, and what's your Myers-Briggs personality type?
INFP?
Yeah, she didn't remember 10 seconds before this video. So we're going to do ENFP Asks and INFP. We have wine so that Zana has liquid courage. and we're going to put her on the hot seat and just ask her different questions about who she is, her personality, what she prefers, and maybe you guys can geek out a little bit with me. How do you feel about... like the whole personality typing thing, like in general? So when you hear Myers-Briggs, Enneagram, what's your first thoughts towards that?
I think it's cool. I always want to know what I am on that spectrum. I think it's just like a form of self-discovery, but I don't know. It's like nobody, I think, perfectly fits in any box. So that's hard, but I like that stuff. I like horoscopes and zodiac signs, and I believe in all that stuff.
So do you see it as something similar to like horoscopes and zodiac?
Yeah, I think it's, like that. I was like, chill.
It makes me cringe.
You don't like zodiac?
No, I don't.
But you believe in all the other stuff?
It's not the same. Okay, it's not. It's not that I don't believe in like horoscopes or zodiacs and all that. Well, I think I just don't put a ton of like weight on it.
See, if we were talking about zodiac signs right now, I would know everything. I would know my sign. I would know everybody else's signs.
But I feel like those are based off like...
That's based off of, okay.
Oh, gosh. Well, I feel like
so that's based off of when you're born, right? And we're all, going way, way back, we're all made of star stuff, right? We're all made out of stars. We are all made out of atoms and molecules that used to be stars. Okay? So we have this connection to the stars and the universe and the planets inside of us. And so I definitely think when we're born and when our stars and moons were all aligned.
I don't disagree. I think that there's actually something to all that. Like, on a real note, I think that we're all born at a specific time and with purpose. Like, I think that each of our presences and I think there's like some type of timing and you know, all that stuff. I just think that there's like a space where people can take it as like horoscopes to guide my life, which I think you got to be careful of. Like, I might be like, oh, okay, that's interesting, but I don't think I put too much. I'm not going to lean my weight onto it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't read like horoscopes, like what my fortune is.
That type of thing. I don't want to treat it as a fortune.
But I do believe in my zodiac sign. I'm a Capricorn.
Me too.
Oh, that's right.
See?
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, okay. But I think Myers-Briggs is different from horoscopes, because horoscopes to me are like, there's this concept that like generally, and then you bring it into your world a bit. Excuse me. Versus like Myers-Briggs, it's literally just taking what you see in yourself and in your life and putting it into terms that are easily accessible. So it's like something that you're like seeing in the world and yourself, and generally that like you're just putting a name and putting it into a category. So it almost just takes like putting your room into boxes, right? Like, these are the kitchen stuff, these are the whatever, and now I can like easily communicate with someone and just say, oh yeah, that's the kitchen stuff, instead of saying like each of the aspects. Oh, that's a spoon, that's a fork, that's a knife. I can just be like, oh, that's all the kitchen stuff. And so it just puts it in category boxes, versus horoscopes to me work in a different function. I can't find the right words to express, but it's a little bit less of just taking something that's clearly there and putting terms on it, versus horoscopes are like a little bit more, I think there's a little bit more looser and spiritual elements that to me can be more broad, and harder to... It's a little less concrete, I think is the word that I'm trying to put on. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Whole different conversation.
They're different.
They are different.
Okay.
Yeah, to me. And I think I'm always like, it's not like horoscopes because...
Okay, well, my challenge for you is to...
I don't want to be challenged, Zana.
Yes. So what you need to figure out, like, if Capricorns, like, if the earth signs are more likely to be a certain group of Myers-Briggs, and if the fire signs are more likely to be one, and the water signs and the air signs. And if you find there's a correlation, that would be my challenge.
When are you... So you're a Capricorn.
Mm-hmm. And you're a Capricorn. You and I are very similar, except for you're an E and I'm an I.
But in the functional stacks, when you take Myers-Briggs the next step, like, these are just the 4 letters. Mm-hmm. But when you take it the next step, like, it gets so complex in terms of, like, it's clear that, like, an INFP and an ENFP are very different. Like, their stack is going to be completely different. And so there's not even going to be like, oh, we're so close to it. It's going to be like, no, you're very different. Because, for example, I think you lead with introverted intuition versus I lead with extroverted intuition. And then you do extroverted feeling versus I would do introverted feeling. And that just basically means, like, there's some nicknames. It's a whole thing. But, like, extroverted feeling, for example, versus introverted feeling, it's like we have not even the same terms in our stack, you know what I'm saying? So we have some, like, intuition is there, but when you look at it, extroverted feeling is more about, like, harmony within a group versus introverted feeling is all about authenticity and, like, being like, nah, this is who I truly am, this is how I truly feel. Mm-hmm. Now I'm saying that. I wonder, I'm like, what if you're not an INFP? Because I feel like I would not put you as a harmony person necessarily. Like, I feel like you're always more... Like, I feel like if I'm comparing the two, I feel like you would have more authenticity than harmony. Mm-hmm. We should pause this. Zana, I'm putting you on the spot. Something I've been doing with each of my videos is I have a little random question ball I've been using to pull out literally any random question. Literally, it could be, do you swim or not? Do you sleep with the covers? Do you... anything. I think last time was like, what do I dip my nuggets in? But just so the audience and the folks out there, my friends from afar, can get to know me a little bit, you can ask me any random question.
Why do you love giraffes so much?
So giraffes are my favorite animal ever. I was literally working with the kids today at church, and we were looking at Noah's Ark, and so I had them with all these stuffed animals, and I kept telling all the kids, giraffes my favorite. Had all of them turn into little giraffes. I just think giraffes are so elegant. Like, when you watch a giraffe, they're this tall, long, polka-dotted creature who's so elegant. And, like, people, I feel like they're so bizarre, but people just normalize them. Like, they're a tall, yellow, and orange polka-dotted animal creature with huge necks that, like, walk around super elegant. But at the same time, what's so cool, they're not just elegant, they're, like, super derpy. So, like, they're this perfect mixture of derp and elegance that just go hand in hand. That if you ever watch a giraffe run, it's like, how is this happening? And then they just look so awkward. Like when they try to bend down to drink water. And they're like unique. And they're tall. And they have long eyelashes. They're beautiful. We should go back and watch the giraffes.
I'm getting teary-eyed.
I really am. I love giraffes, guys, a lot. I really, if I could, one day I would like to have a giraffe. And in Kenya, there's a place called the Giraffe Manor. Future husband, you are out there. That would be the perfect honeymoon spot, is this Giraffe Manor place. Just saying. Or if you want to buy me a giraffe, we have to buy 2 so that they have friends. if any of you guys want to buy me a giraffe, I'm so game. 2 giraffes.
And now you know more about Delilah and why she loves giraffes.
Thanks, Zana, for being in the video with me and letting me to interrogate you with all these questions and post it for the whole world to see.
You're welcome.
I'm not making it better. But yeah, so goodbye for now, guys. This is our I think second series / video on these Myers-Briggs personality type. If you guys want to see more about Zana, hopefully I might split this video up into parts, and you can click over here near her face, or you can click over here or somewhere anymore else, and in the suggestion box. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe, and you'll get to see this face and more in your suggestion box. And without anything else, goodbye for now until we make another video. Bye. I can't reach.